Hey everyone, this is Sam Bretzman with Whiskey SEO, and today I'm going to do a breakdown of SEO costs and talk about why SEO is so effing expensive. Here's the short version. As with most things in life, quality content, quality backlinks, quality service, all are going to cost money. You get what you pay for. SEO isn't cheap, and we're going to run through some examples of costs and then do a little breakdown of what a budget would look like. So this is from webfx.com, a larger agency. They're saying right in here, most SEO projects in 2020 cost between $750 to $2,000 per month. One-time projects ranging between $5,000 and $30,000, and then hourly rates between $80 and $200 per hour. Here's GrowthRamp.io. They did a survey. 24, almost 25% of respondents indicated that they charge between $1,000 and $2,000 per month. But this last one right here, nearly a quarter, 23%, charge over $4,000 per month. Digital Current, they give a little warning here. You should be careful when purchasing SEO for less than $500 per month. They then go on to showcase ranges of SEO from $1,000 to over $20,000 per month. And I think this is the last one here. RankPay, their quotes range typically between $1,000 and $3,000 per month. So here's a breakdown of SEO costs. So there's three main categories, and you can get nitpicky and rearrange these as you like. But in general, with SEO, you're going to have the technical and on-page side of things. You're going to have content, and you're going to have backlinks. When we look at a sample budget here, so if you're paying $5,000 per month for SEO from an agency, and I'm doing it from that perspective, here's roughly where it could look like. Now there's going to be a lot of variations between different agencies, but this is just to put some numbers out there. So one, maybe $1,000 for technical SEO. That's someone who's going to be going in, making optimizations to the back end of the site, to different articles that are getting posted, and that you're really paying for someone's time and expertise. Then maybe $1,500 for content. This can kind of range all over the place, but I'm a big believer that it takes quality content to end up ranking well. That's kind of the whole point of Google, is they want to put the most relevant content in front of users who are searching for various things. So you need good content, and you need to do that on a regular basis. Backlinks are still a significant factor in ranking. $1,500 per month. I mean, that's a healthy budget, but I know companies that they're starting at $2,000-3,000 a month just for backlinks. And backlinks, I mean, if you're familiar with the SEO world, there's a lot of ways you can go about getting backlinks. Some of them might be a little bit more risky than others. But whether you're paying for them or whether you're paying for someone to do guest posts or whatever, it takes time and money to do that. And then, this is again from an agency perspective, but like that technical SEO, content, and backlinks, that's all kind of expense for the agency side. Then maybe you got $1,000 a month that will go towards, profit, account manager, some software, budgeting that under admin. And again, that's $5,000 a month, and you could easily scale up from the content side and the backlink side and the profit side from an agency. Anyway, so that's a little breakdown of SEO costs there. So I wanted to also hit on what would be like a good starting budget, because I've tried services. There's services out there that would be $100 a month, and I tried one of them. I don't even remember the name of it right now, but it was $100 a month, and you got 4 articles a month plus backlinks, and it was trash. The articles were really not usable. Clearly not a native English speaker. I'm in America, so I need competent English content. All the articles had to be rewritten or certainly thoroughly edited. And then the backlinks never came in. Anyway, garbage, not worth the money. So here's what I look at minimum standards for a basic monthly SEO plan. One quality article, $150 a month if you're going for a 1,000-1,500 page article from a decent writer. Again, you can find stuff that's cheaper, but set that at $150. One quality backlink, I'm going to put that at $200 a month. That range is all, you can find backlinks for $40, $50, $60 a month. You can find backlinks for thousands of dollars per month. You can, do guest posts or however you want to do it. But But anyway, let's say that's 200, and you can get something in that range. Optimizations. This is again paying more or less for someone's time if they're going to take an hour or two and work on your site. 150 bucks. And then again, all of that stuff is the agency isn't necessarily making money off of that. And then you have your expenses and profit, maybe 200 bucks there. So all in all, I mean, you're looking at 700 as kind of a minimum starting point. That's where, like, I try to not take on clients under 1,000 anymore at this point in time. And there are some people that you'd be able to do this less. If you find some cheaper articles, some cheaper backlinks, you can drop that down a little bit. So here's then, from my standpoint, what's a recommended spending in SEO? Minimum, I would say it's at least 500 a month. If you're paying less than 500 a month, you're probably not getting a tremendous amount of value back. Then you get into, if I'm going after what do I really want, like I'd love to start with 3,000 a month, ideal 6,000 a month. Now you're really doing some damage from the backlink and content side. And perfect, I mean, 10,000, you get into 5 digits and up. Now you're getting the best writers, you're getting a lot of content put out, you're getting great backlinks. And that's really what it comes down to. At the end of the day, there's the technical side, and you want to get all that stuff lined up, but then a lot of it comes down to content and backlinks, and so that's where a healthy chunk of the budget should be going. All right, well, that is the end of my slides, and so I'm going to wrap this up. But I hope that provides some perspective. Again, this is from my vantage point. I run an SEO company based in Orange County, California, and so again, there may be some differences if you're in the middle of Nebraska. That could look a little bit different. But from my experience, from what I know, doing quality SEO, those are kind of the ranges that you want to be in. And again, if you're below 500 a month, it's going to be rough usually. There's always outliers, but anyway, I hope that was helpful, and I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll be back with more. See ya.